Alright, y'all, I am back on the scene. Today is Saturday, November the 2nd, and it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon here down in these bottoms. And I'm going to give you today's fishing report. They're kind of slow, but here we go. Alright, as you can see, I'm back down here in these bottoms, fishing heavy cover. One of my favorite spots. Well, a new spot. Uh-oh, something's biting out a little bit. But it's a little bit slow today, you guys, because of I attribute that to the rain we got the other day. You know, with raining all dreary for the last few days or whatever, a few days ago, and the water's got a little bit of current in it, and it is a little muddy, but I'm catching a few little brim today in this cover. This is a new top that I discovered here the other day when they were really biting. I just about limited out the other day right here at this spot. But they're a little bit slower, and I'll move around a little bit. But what I've noticed, and I want to share with you guys, is this. It is the 2nd of November. Here we are in southwest Arkansas, Zone 8, for gardeners out there. But generally by now, the leaves would have changed and start falling, you know, by now. But everything is still green. There's some subtle changes here, but this is unusual. But I think that is climate change firsthand. Some of y'all don't believe it. Well, that's up to you. And I'm not sure we'll even have a winter, but only God knows that. But or Jah or whoever, but Allah or whoever. But so I'm just here. Fish are kind of slow, and I'll be cruising up and down this river. Uh, and like I said, I got my van fixed too, by the way. It cost me 150 bucks, but it was worth it. So, but now I'm having another problem. My trolling motor is acting up. So if anybody got a trolling motor out there, holla at your boy. You know, I got my solar panel. Got me new controller here, charge controller here the other day off of eBay. What was it, about 8 or 10 bucks, something like that. And so this is a good little setup for my boaters, you know, who want to keep your batteries charged while you're trolling up and down these streams if you don't have an outboard motor or whatever. So I don't mean to ramble on. Wait a minute. Oh, there go my pole. Let me see. No, I guess I must have just hit it or something. I'll take that slack out of there. But anyway, this is Artie's fishing report. Today, November the 2nd, 2019, and I don't know the temperature. It's pretty warm. It feels pretty nice. I guess it's probably in the 60s or something. All right, I'll let you guys later. Love you all. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention. Usually when the water's running a little bit, these old we call them sand bass, stripers, whatever. They tend to bite a little bit more. They like running water. So I'm catching a few, like I said, few brim, and I caught this sand bass, white bass, or striper, or whatever you want to call it. All right. And here is a close up of my setup. Get it in focus. All right. All right, fam, it's time for a commercial break. Today I want to feature my new sort of invention here, and this is a drop finesse type sinker. This is a 1/4 ounce. Now I'm brim fishing, so I'm using a number 6 cricket hook so I can put a lot of my fish grubs on it. But you can change it out and put your crappie hook on it for minnows, number 2 and number 1, size 1, or whatever. Now what I like about this particular type sinker is that, see the top here, the diamond shape there, you just slip your line through there and bring it up, and you know, in this crease, and you don't have to tie it. But now I like to tie a knot in my line before, just, you know, simple knot, single knot, and so I can just stick it in here and then run it up. That adds a little bit of more secure, you know, it makes it more secure. But it's kind of like a no slip anyway. but that's just a safety, a safety precaution, a precaution. Now, in this barrel swivel right here, snap swivel, I integrate that when I'm pouring, and it takes a little work to get it done. But I'll be selling these for probably about, I don't know, maybe 50 cents a piece, you know, $2, $4, something like that. There's a lot of money that goes into these workings here, so it's worth it. I'm not really making anything, but it's great for when you're fishing heavy cover like this. It tends to go down between the brush easier and tends not to snag as much. And you notice I don't have any line between it, and so it kind of goes direct. And this gives you a couple inches here between, you know, your bait and your you know, in your sinker, and they swivel around anyway to prevent your line from twisting all to pieces. So if you need some, just holler at your boy. I got them for you. And I make all different sizes of the sinker, from 1/16 ounce all the way up to 5/8 ounce with the same setup on it. But it doesn't come with a hook. You know, you have to have your own hook. And another one of my products is Artie's fish grubs. So when your fish are hungry, they love these grubs. And I got them in a special formula, special soil. So when you put, I usually put 3 of them on my cricket hook, number 6 cricket hook. But these grubs are sort of like mealworms, but I just call them Artie's fish grubs. All right. All right, now I'll show you how I have my how it's baited here. See, I got 3 of these grubs on here, so it's ready for the brim. Look here, look. See this thing? Look at that hook. See that biting? I gotta try to get him. Anyway, let me cut from this commercial. And these nice gentlemen just gave me these minnows, so I'm gonna try those out. Came from OT's Landing. That is the bait shop that I provide my weights on too. Oh yeah, small world. Oh well, it's been kind of a slow day. It's still Saturday, November 2nd. It's about 3 o'clock. So, since the fish weren't biting too well and my trolling motor pooped out on me, it's time for me to head back to my Razorback van. Yep, out here on this water. And just using my paddle because my motor went out. So if y'all know about somebody has a trolling motor, tell them how that for the low. Anyway, look at this camera work. I got it plugged up, charging up. But anyway, yeah. See how I got my phone charger hooked up? Cool. Now I'm heading back to my hog machine now. Okay. I'm getting ready to. Now this Raj Ray little hole right here. He didn't want me to tell y'all, but he been catching them crappie right here. But getting ready to head back to the old van there. Let me see if I can get a close up here. What does it say on the front of that thing? It says it's time to call those hogs. Woo! Pig suey. Okay, let's beat Mississippi State. Gotta go, y'all. See y'all in about 10 minutes, because I'm about 10 minutes away from the house. Once again, Mother Nature at her finest. All right, bye-bye. Love you all.